Hallo, hallöchen. How are you guys today? Welcome in on this fine Saturday evening. It's the weekend, finally. Can't believe how boring it was today at work. It was too pretty outside. Nobody went shopping. They went somewhere else, but not shopping. So, yeah, we're happy to be here again and that the weekend is in front of our doors. Yay! Welcome in, co-pilot. How's your weekend, by the way?
Very lazy. Hello?
Ooh, lazy
Yes.
weekend. That's nice.
Yep.
My weekend started a few moments ago. Yippee!
Okay.
Well, when I hopped on to the computer, had all stuff set up, had the headphones on, was watching the pretty dawn over there. So pretty. And what happened? Me going almost overslept for this stream. Oh boy, I'm tired.
Well,
Yeah.
you better keep you awake then.
Yes. It's nice with nice plane noises. Well, let's see who's there. So we have here the first today was Englewood Online. Hello, hello. Good evening. Then there is a Lima Kilo. Then there's Blue Skies. And we have in the sim, I already saw Just Tom. And who's over there? There was a
And
Richie
Richie
Ricardo
Ricardo.
and a Lima Kilo.
Yeah.
Friendages. Friendages are here. So pretty to
And
fly
just
with you
Tom
guys.
is in a Horton. So he
Plane.
can do even crazier things than with the other planes.
Really? Tell us all about it. What's so special with this plane?
It's
With
zooms.
crazy plane?
It's a zoom.
It's a zoomy plane. Ooh. Zoom zoom.
I knew that just Tom loves zoom.
Could be. So, come on, please. Thank you. Over here. What happened here? La la la. Cockpit. Oh. Ah. Oh, Herr Nullblick. Hallöchen. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How you doing? How was the farming? Hello there. Hey buddy, how you doing? This needs to be here, this needs to be there. Then there is a camp. After the guys had a full belly with eggs and bacon and toast. We have to put the camp away, we're not littering. There we go.
I have to go and get my mobile
Okay.
because I heard a message arriving and I'm
Ooh.
waiting for a message. So hang on a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah. No worries. Perfectly. That's good. Habt ihr auch was auf der Kette gekriegt? Habt ihr was gearbeitet? Could you do the stuff you wanted to? We need a battery. We need a fuel pump. I'm too lazy to wobble. There it goes. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Magnetos are on. Nice. Now we prime. Ah, Mike was there. Okay, at least one professional was on the farm. That's good to hear. Could get a bit loud. Spitty firing up here. Come on, good girl. You're a good girl. There you go. You're a good girl. Nav lights, strobe lights,
Okay.
fuel pump off, pitot heater off.
Told my mobile to shut up. So that should be okay now.
Whom did you tell to shut up?
Hmm?
Whom did you tell to
phone.
okay.
My phone. I literally do that most of the time. I use language command to tell it to shut up.
Ah, nice.
And then of course, I do that normally when I have my little siesta, and I tell it to shut up. And then when
Okay.
I'm awake again, I shout at it to switch it back on.
Hey,
Most
that's
of the time it
nice.
works. Most of the time it works.
I had Dragon speaking literally. That was a software which you could read to, and it would write it down what you read.
Yes, I have that too. Yeah.
Cool, Englewood. Happy to have you. And for activation and deactivation of that program, you had to make a key sentence.
Yeah.
Like go to bed or wake up.
Yeah.
And I had my off commando as go to bed. I was in a Discord talking to a guy, and also talking to the software. That guy knew I would talk to a software because I read a story, and the program wrote down the story, and I told the program, go to bed now, and he's okay, bye. But I told him that that key sentence is just to shut down that software.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Oh well. Now the Samsung phones, their system is called Bixby.
Ah, Bixby. Okay.
So I always have to start with high Bixby.
Okay.
And I
Enough
also
said.
learned that I should not make a break between high Bixby and the command. You have to speak that
In
basically in one. Yeah. Then it works best.
Okie dokie. I neither have a Bixby nor Siri nor Alexa. I don't have those. Don't use those.
What could you could certainly have, if you wanted to, you could have the Google. Is that
Hey
I think
Google.
that's just Hey Google. Yeah.
I have activated Englewood's Alexa.
Oh God. And what brand of phone have you got?
I have a Huawei,
Yeah, I don't know,
the
but
last one with the Google services. And
Yeah.
I hope it will never break down. It's
Yeah,
a
so
really awesome phone.
do they have their own voice system?
It's I think the Google smartphone. Also,
Yeah.
the Google stuff is on that smartphone.
Yeah. The confusing thing on my phone, I could use both. I could use the Google system and the Samsung system,
Yeah,
which makes it very confusing.
I'm sure the Huawei has their own stuff, but I don't like to use that stuff.
Yeah. You probably have to speak Chinese to it anyway.
No. It's very good domesticated. You can talk to it in German and in English. So, yes, it's a very good phone, nicely domesticated. Oh boy. Don't let anybody hear that. So, I need to open the bot. The bot. Without the bot, no music.
Okay.
So, let's start with this song here. And let's start. Are you guys ready?
For me, yeah.
Okie dokie. Here we go. Kamikaze. There's Englewood. Hey, buddy. Welcome in.
Yep.
Oh, God. Well, I guess I have to kill live weather again. Let's see what's over the ocean. Because this is our next leg over to Sri Lanka. Let's see how far we come in this flat plan. I'm not quite sure if we can do all of it.
Yeah, it's a long flight. Huh?
It's a pretty long one. But yeah, we'll see.
Let's just go as far as I can.
Yeah. If my jaw starts hurting, then I'll have to cut it short. Damn wisdom tooth.
Yeah.
So. Soupity soupity soup! I got Soup Simulator. Hey, Castella. Hey, buddy.
Hello, Castella. No, what's the course? The course is...
ELS system engaged.
What? Something 36. I can't read the damn thing.
136.
136, okay, thank you. It's on my little nav map. There's an overlap with the name of the airport.
Ooh, my plane is actually flying in the right direction on this over here.
136, you said.
136.
Okay.
136.
Jo.
So we don't need to go high.
What, 2.5, 3,
I would say 2.
2. Okay. Okay, I'm already over.
Why do you need a medic? Hey, Alec Doc, how you doing? Is my plane a good plane today? Are you a good plane?
Hello, hello, Doc.
I'm here. Can you start over? No. Welcome in. How are you doing? Ooh. Look at that. Sexy. Yes?
Yeah, hello, Doc. It's a hard world.
Can you do that again? Was this Lima Kilo or was this...
There's QWERTY and a Spit.
Hey QWERTY, welcome in. Long time no see. Even Mrs. Kitty comes over and says hi. I have a tail in the cockpit. Yay! ELS engaged. Whee! Where are you? There are you.
Yeah.
Just Tom is an astronaut.
Yeah, I thought he might with that plane. So definitely no chai today.
No
Just some
time.
cold water.
Ooh, the hard stuff.
Yeah.
The real hard stuff.
Well, it's
Ah,
28
that's
degrees
pretty.
already in my corner here.
I'm sitting in a hoodie. It wasn't a joke. I'm really sitting in a hoodie.
But you haven't got the hood up. Why are you flying over there?
That's pretty. So, whom do we have here? We have a Lima Kilo. Yes, this has to be a Lima Kilo.
With you, it's a Lima Kilo, yeah.
Ooh, look at that, guys. This is pretty.
And then behind us, there is Englewood and Eagle. In other words, Castilla.
Yeah.
So that's
The
1,
ELS.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7
Hmm.
plus a SEP 8. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Lima Kilo. So over there is Richie. There's Costella. There's QWERTY. There is Englewood. Depends if you fly with or without failures. But I would say she will tell you. She gets too hot.
It's possible.
Whee!
If you have damages disabled, it's possible you can keep going. But I'm not sure. I never really tried. Okay.
You have the Flying Iron Spitfire Blue Skies, or do you have that one, the Mach 5 from the marketplace, or which one do you have? There are several Spitties. Okay, you have a tablet on the MK9 where you can have a look how your plane is. Yeah, definitely the prettiest one. No, that's mean. That's literally mean. Lima Kilo. Lima Kilo's flight stick was supposed to come yesterday, but DHL moved it to Monday, the delivery date.
Well, it's like somebody saying, no Christmas presents on the 24th.
More
You will
likely,
get them
no.
on the 26th.
More likely, no. You won't fly on the weekends with a good stick. No, no, no.
What stick did you order?
Good question. Yeah, we can completely waste that. Weekend keyboard binding flying then. Not. Whee! Just Tom's loopy loop. Yay! I think this was the ELS. No, that was Lima Kilo. So many loop-de-loops. I hope you don't need a sick bag. Just there's a airlock duck in the distance. The Whirlpool Constellation Alpha and Warbird Base.
Okay. Somebody spent a bit of money here.
Yeah, but I can understand Lima Kilo with doing formation flying. You need something very exactly. Rated! Okay, Nova Wing 24 rated with a party of 14. Hello, hello. Welcome in.
Welcome.
Hi, guys. Thanks for the raid. There's Ali. Huggles. Lurking as I need footage. Okay. Okay. And have a good footage. Guten Abend, Viperstrike. Hello, good evening. And there's a hummingbird, the lady of puns. Welcome in, my darling.
Welcome, everyone.
Neuer Flügel, aka Nova Wing. Okay, Englewood. So how was your stream, Nova Wing 24? What did you do? Ah, hope you had a nice stream. So we're flying from India over to Sri Lanka. Just a short leg over the ocean, over the big and blue, and I hope my live weather will clear up over Sri Lanka. Hey, Red Thunder, good morning. How you doing?
Well, I can see land, so it's not really a long crossing.
No, it was just 80 nautical miles. A bit sleepy and in the need of coffee. Ooh, coffee. With milk and sugar or black as the soul? Costella has been in Sri Lanka. Tell us how it's there. Is it nice? And guys, for your information, song requests are open, !SR the name of the artist and the title. Then you can listen to your songs. Or you're stuck with my music. I need to course correct for a second. You playing catch up? Hopefully you won't get tagged. Alak. Black as the soul, but sometimes with milk. A flat white?
Hummingbird, very good. Yes, a flat white. I always have flat whites when I'm in England.
What's meant with that? Sorry, I don't know this.
It's a bit like a cappuccino, but it's stronger.
Ooh, I take that.
And it always has a fancy pattern on top.
I don't need the fancy pattern. I just
Yeah,
like
but
milk with coffee.
that's obligatory with flat white. It has to have that
Okay.
Christmas tree kind of pattern on top.
Then what did Hummingbird wrote? Been a busy day. I got asked to name 2 structure that hold water. I was like, well, damn. The queen of puns. Flat white is generally pretty basic over there. No fuss.
Yep.
Okay. It's more stronger, thin milk, and its size is smaller. Yo.
Okay. I've got land under me again.
That's true. This is why I stick to tea. Much easier to try and order one than to try and remember what's what. Oh, there's a Goblin Zeus. Hello, hello.
Oh God.
Huh?
Hello, Goblin Zeus.
Oh no. Rotten luck. And Red Thunder Road probably should have a chai latte given to the
Yeah,
location today.
yeah. Well, I've had chai lattes for God knows how long during these streams here, but today it's too hot, so
So,
I'll just have a cold water. But chai
ooh,
latte is normally my drink of choice when we fly.
I see the Eagles song in. Yeah, I remembered. So many people flying. This is awesome. There's Englewood and a King Air. There's a Just Tom with the loopies. I hope you don't get sick. There's Flying Teapot in the back with a Spitty. Airlock with a hopefully Vertigo. Then there's a Richie in a PC-21. Lima Kilo Mike in a PC-21. So
And have a close look when you fly over this first waypoint. There's a half an airport below.
okay. Well, I have to do something else again.
But you can't
I'm
see it.
annoyed.
You can't
Yes, I'm annoyed. What the heck
see it.
here? So there we are. I wanted to have my life with them. I know I paid for clouds, but that's ridiculous sometimes. Don't be a stain, just Tom. Oh, there's a Muse fan.
Hello, Muse fan.
Well, yeah, I see the half airport. Good that we don't land there. How you doing, Muse? How's life? Maybe next week you'll fly Kitty.
So at the airport, I'll do a land
Yes,
to bring everyone together.
that was
Yeah.
my idea too.
Well, good grief! What is this name? The names are getting even worse. Tira Buriswaram. Oh yes. I spoke to my mom about these names. She's been in this area, and she says nobody ever uses the long names. They always have a short form.
Oh, really?
And the problem
Like
is that
nickname?
as a tourist, you don't know the short form.
Oh boy.
So the tourist tries and doesn't usually succeed to pronounce these long names, and the locals have a short abbreviation, which is much easier, but the tourist doesn't know it.
Yeah, and I think the locals would go.
Yeah.
And Musefin is not bad, having a few sim issues, but nothing that can't be fixed by throwing a computer through a window.
Yes.
Well,
Especially when
Musefan,
you don't live on the ground floor, it's fixed even easier.
Muse, I would open the window first before throwing the computer out because a window is more expensive.
I think there's something symbolic in throwing a Windows computer through a window.
Hmm. Yeah.
I think that's why it actually is called Windows.
Yes, it gives you such a relief to throw it out. There's a weird line. Could be a road on the water.
That's actually a dam with a
Dam, dam,
bridge,
dam.
which
Okay.
does exist according to my map.
Okay. Yeah, I see the bridge too. But they're driving cars.
Otherwise, this other part that we came in over would be an island.
Lima Kilo, Castella, and Richie are on it. Information flying.
Yeah. It's funny, I only see them as
Well,
little white planes in my VFR map, but it's absolutely clear who they must be.
yeah, that's true. Red Thunder, just turn it off.
I mean, honestly, I don't think I've ever used the booster in the many hours that I flew the Spitty.
The engine stress, you mean?
Oh, the engine stress. Yeah.
We're talking about the engine stress.
Which comes through using the booster too long, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's if you have damages off, then you shouldn't have a problem.
What? Flying ponies? No, thank you. Not in the flight sim. It's already enough that we have that flappity things from Dune.
Yeah.
The P40. No. I haven't. I think I have that bird, but I haven't flown it. There are many birds I have that I see the birds. But yeah.
Yeah. I have the feeling you've got first-hand experience of that hummingbird.
What? Flamethrower will do the trick, plus you can pop a steak on the monitor. Dinner and revenge served together. Best served cold, I hear.
It sounds as if she knows what she's talking about.
Well, note to self. Be careful around hummingbird. When mad.
I think in general, it's probably a good idea. Not only when she's mad. Got this feeling.
I think ice cream hummingbird. Sweet and cold ice cream.
With sprinkles of satisfaction.
Exactly. Yes. And the sauce of patty. So somewhere there's an airport.
Yes, I'm already almost there. Just a few seconds from touchdown. And here we go.
Um, the Spitfire in real life is flown at takeoff normally with a full right rudder and ailerons counter working, but you stay nicely on the ground and take off level. And she does not like to roll that much, 'cause she will lose power when upside down. She does not like upside down. Don't stop me now. So, and don't forget to hydrate, guys. Thank you for that follow, Wheels Up. Welcome to the Cat Pack. So, our PC-21's coming in, it seems. Sorry. Whee! There's Squirty. Ooh, we need some toast.
That
We
was my
really
plan.
need some toast.
What is B350? What
King
angle
Air.
would it fly?
King Air.
Ah, it's a King Air.
Probably the gauges
Yeah,
overhaul or something.
yeah. So B is Beechcraft, I assume.
Ooh, look at that. Pretty. ELS is working. Have you seen that? Ooh.
Hmm. They were holding hands on coming down.
Yeah. Okay, let's line up. Englewood, do you have the analog overhaul for the King Air? Or just a livery I don't have?
Well, blue skies, that was a good one.
Hmm. That was butter. Okay, Lima Kilo. Look who's here, Ian Fisher. Welcome in. Good evening.
Good evening.
So, buddies. So many buddies. Are you staying up in the air, Richie? Or are you trying to land? Or are you landing? Okay, in the air. Okie dokie.
Well, let's go up in the air ourselves.
Yeah. Let's do a circle after takeoff and go on our course. So, are we ready? Kamikaze! Off we go!
The main reason why this plane is easier on takeoff is that it jumps into the air much faster. So if you had to stay on the ground a lot longer, it could probably take you all over the place like the Spitty. But it's up in the air very quickly. And we have a dam down there.
Dam dam, dam dam. Ooh, another print finish. Nice.
Oh, I saw a funny thing in the Standard today.
Okay.
Apparently, there's a there's a German satirical website called Postillon.
I know that one, yes.
Yeah. And they had this thing about this guy who put together his own airplane from parts which had fallen off Boeing's, including a picture which showed what looked like a very uh,
Scrappy
sort of
Boing.
nicely patched together Boeing. And there was an Austrian news site, Ö24, which actually reported that as fact. They didn't even understand it was a joke, which is a bit embarrassing.
Tell me this is not true. Tell me, please, please, please.
Yeah. And of course, Postillon got back to them and said, well, if this is how you check your sources and your facts, then it's not a very good sign.
No, no, no. Postillon is, since I can remember, a satirical site or
Yes.
homepage. So,
Yeah. I mean,
what the
if you see, even if the whole thing doesn't sound funny to start with, I mean, if you know where it comes from, surely you will realize immediately it must be a joke. But
Actually
they
not.
didn't, obviously, they didn't check that.
You found yourself a wingman, lights up. Just Tom.
Hmm.
Don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, I'm slowing down a bit.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, I was worried that the Hellcat would not keep up, but it's
Nope.
obviously no problem.
No. Catbat had the zoomies in Aldo in the cat, as in the
Yeah.
Hellcat. So yes, Hellcat is fast cat. The wild kitty is the slow kitty.
Yes, definitely.
Slower kitty.
220 and that's it.
Yeah, done. Don't drink and fly. Or you fall out of the sky.
I had a look around if there was another better livery for the Hellcat, but didn't find anything really convincing. There's one with a nice little nose art, but
No.
that's
If it's
about it.
running, then you don't see the nose art, isn't it? So, is there a nice beach?
We'll find out.
I'm making a new series about flying where we're currently filming the pilot. And if it lands well, the audience ratings will soar. I'm too stupid for that one.
Well, it's all full of flying references.
Hmm.
Pilot, land, soar.
But I
So
worry
let's.
it won't take off.
It might actually crash and burn.
Well, at least you can go there and do a barbecue with the flames. Hmm.
Now let's have a look at this. Nah, at least in this part, it's not really good.
Mm. Extra
But we have
hot wings.
too many houses down there.
Hmm. Well, we could drop by for hot wings.
Let's have a look here. That looks better.
Where?
On the other side. Oh yes, that looks perfect actually. I'm going.
You're going?
Yep,
So, do we
that
see a
looks.
crash and burn?
You see that patch that I'm aiming for?
Yep. On this, how's the ground?
I think it's fine.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
You see where Night's Up is, guys? Over there. So, let's see if we can do a nice beach picture.
I actually wonder if this even is a beach.
Whatever, let's say beach.
I'm just going over to the side. Yes, it is basically
Yep.
a beach.
Yep. It's that one with the pan flute. My Steam seems to stuck at loading. It takes too long. No, that's a heap. Goblin Zeus. Yes, a gorgeous piece of music. The Lonely Shepherd. I wonder. Here comes Qwerty. Wee. Yeah, can't do it either. Not today, at least. Just Tom is washing his plane. Pretty woman. There comes a Lima Kilo.
I totally scratching my paint here. Almost.
Okay. I go to your right side, Nights Up. This works.
Okay.
Nope, 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 nope. You won't no step on me. Lady, you won't no step on me.
Yeah, but she
Can you
always
see
says, well, I could, I could.
Yeah, yeah. Look
Yeah.
at me, look at me.
Yeah.
Ouch. Medic!
Yep.
We need a medic! Would you please reverse a bit? Thank you.
Taxing through the campfire.
Boom. That would be hot wings. So, flaming. So, we need a picture where we can say we were here. Camping out, yes, exactly. And here we
Well,
have
folks, you need
some
the inertial
birds.
separators on this ground here, if you have them.
So this looks nice. Can I need to get the last nameplate lost too. Okie dokie, guys. I think I have my picture for we were here. So let's wrap up the camp again and ramble out. Yes, definitely. We need kitties who will scratch your face if you come too close. Yes, exactly, hummingbird. Cats make everything better. Yes, this is a Dougal signature song. Huggles and welcome in. How you doing?
Hello, Dougal.
See how many planes today there are. There's a Knightsup, there's a Castella, there's QWERTY, there's Lima Kilo, there's Redwing, Englewood, Richie Ricardo. And somewhere was it just Tom? Dougal says hi, guys. Ah, there's the just Tom. Yeah, me too. I need also some dead dino juice. Yeah, she's a hungry bird. Think about from when she is and how much power she had, whatever. Isn't the MK9 somewhere around 1,200 horsepowers? I'm crossing my toes and fingers, Goblin Zeus. Yeah, something in that range. Above 1,000 horsepowers. I'm very sure about that. I think 1, 2. I think I flew past a jacuzzi on the beach back there.
Mm-hmm.
So you're pretty nice and toasty. People are instantly dry. No, I haven't heard of Gift City in North India. It's new, supposed to be the next Dubai. Okay. Well, we will see. There are some abandoned cities, new built abandoned cities.
Yeah, I recently read that, this project called The Line,
Yeah,
and that they're obviously running into trouble and scaling it down.
really?
Yeah,
Wow. Who would have thought?
it's just crazy. The whole thing was crazy to start with.
The line became the dot.
Yeah, yeah, or the comma or whatever.
Yeah, also, if we are at Dubai and crazy stuff from over there, those islands they did
Yeah,
in the ocean, some of them are not even settled.
yeah, yeah. Oh, they are sinking. Okay.
Oops.
That would explain why they're not settled.
Crazy to say, to think doing that in the first way. Trincomalee.
Trincomalee. Yeah. That's quite a well-known place.
Englewood Road. I've been there in 2019. Nice to be there once, but I better spend my money elsewhere. Yeah, I guess so too. Husbandman. Well, you want to visit Dubai one day? I told him, what shall I do there?
Yeah. Spend lots of money.
Yeah. I know better things with my money. For example, flying on Fehmarn.
For example, yeah. So what happens at
We need
this
to
airport?
refuel. We land.
Okay. China Bay.
Bless you.
No, yeah, China Bay Air Base. That's what it is.
Do they
And
have
we
a
are
lot
not,
of China there?
and we are not lined up.
Could
So
be.
we have to. I'm going for, what is it? 06.
Yeah, but yes, China, aka porcelain. Humans are crazy, like we are. Like we have all this brilliant natural environment, but we decide, nah, can make better.
Yeah. Oh yes, runway in sight. That one is not difficult to see.
Englewood got my pun, and Hummingbird made a song out of it.
I would have gone for China in your hand.
Lol.
Exactly. Chipao.
Ah, of course. Yep. Pretty damn low. Blue skies.
Yeah, that's why we're
QWERTY.
landing here.
That's why
for the
we do
thirsty
have a
birds.
land. Can have a drink. But do not drink the water. You got your song of choice? Nights up.
Okay.
A
Well,
china in your
PDI
hand.
PDI can't hear it.
Hummingbird punched it in.
Yeah, I can't hear the sound of the stream because I have to mute that. Otherwise we get echoes.
Echo, echo, echo. Hey, Empire Kicking. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, guys. What did you do? Oh, raid. Yes, raid. Buddy's coming over.
Okay. I guess that tail wheel wasn't locked. She's a bit of a dancer.
Rhythm is a dancer. Yep, that is our airport. Follow me.
The Hell Kitty has this munchity crunchity sound when he taxis over grass.
Yeah. Do I do a Harrison? Take the taxiway?
Isn't that runway long enough for you?
Did a wild Macasey appear?
Yes,
Ooh.
definitely.
I don't see over my big nose, so can't tell you. There's so many nameplates. So, hello Macasey, you already have been spotted. You butted again? Oh, we need some toast. Oh, forgot to activate stealth. It's nice guys to have you here. There's china in your hands. Oh, can you throw porcelain? All fancy lined up. Okie dokie. Then let's refuel. I had 11 gallons left. That's not much. Oh, that was a horrible one.
Yes, not
That was
good.
a horrible one.
Not good. Okay.
Yeah, the squad is here.
Right.
Okay.
So, let's do the taxi dance again.
You mean the taxi dance?
Mm.
Exactly, hummingbird. Asuleaf, hello. Good evening. Better watch out, the air's not safe anymore. What happened to the air? Is she beaten up? The squad
Okay,
is
Englewood.
here. Englewood, thanks for flying along. Wow, 11 plus hours. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh boy, you need to take your doggy for a walk. Huggles, buddy.
Oh, I see a druid
See you
Zeus.
tomorrow. Yeah, me too. True.
And I don't see him anymore.
There
he
he
was
went.
just there, and then he's gone.
Oh, let's see if the sim decides.
This doesn't
Oh,
look good for druid Zeus. It's almost as if his sim caused another problem.
knock on wood that he just passed. There he is.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Are we ready, sports fans? Guys? Team? Kerfuffle? Can we take off? This looks so nice. Okay. If the ELS is ready. Ew. I got the ugly belly part. There you go. Ah, there's the Sergeant Staff song. The wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Yes, that's the Bremen flag.
I'm gonna have a quick look at Trincomalee. If I remember correctly, that's an ancient town which actually was quite famous for shipbuilding.
Okay.
They had a very unique way of building ships, wooden ships, without
Ooh.
any nails, or all the nails they use are wooden nails.
Okay. Sounds interesting.
They were quite big. They were big ships. I've seen there's actually some films which still show how these ships were built. I don't know if they still do them, but there can't be much of a demand now. Hello,
Hey
Dikey.
Dikey, how you doing, buddy? Well, but they're tasting so good. Ice cream and other goodies. Okay, blue skies. So let's depart out of China Bay. I hope you don't have any porcelain with you. And horseback riding sounds nice. Sounds really nice. I'm pretty curious when your package will arrive. How fast Germany is with that.
Server is North Europe.
And hello, first of all. Good evening.
I just saw something and he's checking out.
This is easy. They are not fast. Okay. What did you see, Nightsup?
A bridge.
Yeah, no, thank you. You can do it yourself. I won't do the bridgey thing.
Oh no, oh no. It's so low and it also has cars running under it,
Yeah,
which is usually a bad sign.
exactly. And Arthur Di Polska, thank you for that follow. Welcome in the cat pack. I hope you have a good evening, or day, or morning, wherever you are.
This one looks better. Much better.
I'm ahead, so. Hi. We have the formation flying going on. Back there with Macasey, Eagle Castella, and Lima Kilo Mike.
No, that wasn't really a flyable one,
No,
but I somehow saved the plane.
that's good. Or we would have needed a medic.
Let's put it that way, I spilled my coffee.
Oops. That's a thing you should not do, spilling coffee. Coffee's precious, coffee's life. Coffee's nice, why would you do that?
Yes, but it was a bridge.
So something loaded in, I don't know what loaded in, but something. No, the coffee. Exactly, Red Thunder. Exactly. Yes, that's the Flying Iron Spitfire. She flies like a charm. I need to make a mark on my calendar. I'm in front of Nights Up.
Not for long.
Blame it on the bossa nova. Still, Seb will find a way to engage the yeet mode. Yeah.
No, I got this natural talent that whenever I fly a plane, it's like a boost.
Mine too, Blue Sky. She looks the best and handles somehow the best. So I don't want to try the other ones. And 3 PC-21s in Sri Lanka. That sounds like a movie worth to be shot.
Yes.
It's pretty flat here. Oh, did I tell you I had a special customer today? She was a real darling. She was from Taiwan on holidays in Vienna. And she had an old analog Kodak camera. You know those ratch, 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 click, ratch, 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 click.
Yeah.
And she did not know how to handle that one. I grew up with those, so I could make it ready to take pictures. It was so fun when I showed her how to unload and load the camera.
Arthur, yes, you can always fly with us. I mean, that's a flight every Thursday, every Saturday.
Just come on, jump in, join us.
It's called Around the World in a Spitfire, so Karia will always be in a Spitfire. So whenever you come along, you will always have company.
Can jump in whenever you like, with whatever you like. Doesn't have to be a Spitty. I'm the only one who is bound to the Spitfire. Just exclamation mark info. If you punch that in, you have our position or where we are next to, which airport and which server.
And we always start at 9 o'clock German, Austrian time.
Or 1900 Zulu. In the summertime.
Yep.
There are the formation flying, guys. Yeah, she was happy and she was so sweet. That was a real darling. And I asked her because I was interested where she's coming from, and she's at Taiwan. I said, "Oh my, that's awesome! It's really pretty over there." And she said, "You were in Taiwan?" Not physically, but my hobby is flight simming, and I was flying over there. There she was happy. She went, "If you like to hike, then it's your place to go."
Yeah. Well, you could see that when this earthquake happened, how many people they had to rescue from the mountains.
Hmm. Is the Warthog stick and throttle compatible with the Xbox? I'm not sure about that. Okay, Richie says no.
Yeah, we have no experience with the Xbox, but maybe Richie does. Yeah.
It would be pretty awesome if it would work. Tried it once. Okay, Richie tried it. It does not work. Okay, there's a tip from Red Thunder. The HOTAS Flight 1 for Xbox is pretty decent by Thrustmaster. Ah, QWERTY has that one. Okay. Blue Skies is QWERTY. Yes, no, maybe? Me and names. Oh, another guy who's waiting on his mail for flight sim and stuff. Red Thunder is waiting on the Turtle Beach. Velocity 1. It should be pretty good.
Next one.
Are you loading in there, Red Thunder? Because I can't see you in the sky.
Are we doing touch and go?
Yeah, maybe a circle if he is loading in there.
And there is a leprosy island just next to the airport.
Oh, Kaida! Hello, hello!
Hello, Kaida.
How you doing, Huckles? Yeah. How is your build going on? I saw you building stuff. DH Paradox and a name I know. Welcome in. Hello. Sandwich DJ, Radio Bello TV. Welcome in, guys. Ooh, was working on the Sim Dash, coming along nicely. Well, our flight is pretty neat. It's just a bit flat at the moment. We're in Sri Lanka. And yeah, if anybody wants to jump in, we are soon passing Victor Charlie Charlie Bravo. We have many people flying with us tonight. There is almost a squad of PC-21s. Eagle Castella, Lima Kilo Mike, McCasey, doing formation flying, and it's looking pretty good. We have our co-pilot Night setup, of course. Then there's the Red Thunder, just Tom, Richie Ricardo, QWERTY, and Ruizus. So, we having fun, some good music, everything's fine. Medic! We need a medic! Those numbers dropped pretty drastically. So that red thunder's up. Good. We don't need to do a circle. So let's do a touch and went.
Yep, just did it.
Yep. So there's Squirty, there's Druid Zeus. Nicely done, guys. Four PC-21s in Sri Lanka. A diamond of PC-21s in Sri Lanka. That would be a title. A good working title. Somebody joined us. Claudia Brown
Yep.
joined us. Yes, definitely.
Yes.
The moment you think I have her under control. Okay.
Okay.
The
So
one on
Claudia is Arthur,
yeah.
or Arthur is Claudia. One of the two. Yeah.
The 109, the moment you think you have her under control, she bites you and you're behind. She will say, nah.
Yeah, she's really quite a handful on the ground. Once she's in the air, she's nice.
To get on in the air is, well, a real piece of work. But she sounds so awesome.
Okay, Arthur, we got that.
Ooh, that sounds nice, Goblin Zeus.
Goblin, did the update improve something? Has the sound improved a little bit? Now I have pea soup.
I'm a preset, or I would have pea soup.
It's sort of light pea soup, but
So broth, basically.
yeah, yeah. Chicken soup, maybe. Without noodles.
What? I can't imagine, Deki. I can't imagine.
There's already another airport coming up.
I know.
What's happening here?
Wait. I asked my few. Because the next will be a bit far.
Yes, I can see where that goes. Disengage autopilot, wheelies out.
You got it. So let's have a quick land.
That will be a tactical zip,
A zip.
because I was
Who's the-
almost over it when I started asking.
An upside down castella in the need of belly scritches.
Come on,
Whee!
it's quite a short one.
3,600? Short?
Yeah. I think we might have a look at the squirrels here. Yes.
Guys, you overflew? It's concentrating on other stuff and missed the airport too. So let's have a quick land there. So on downwind, more likely. Arthur's altitude numbers are moving. We land here, Arthur can catch up.
Okay. So that is, but the sound hasn't changed. Goblin Zeus.
Co-pilot is awake. Red Thunder's co-pilot decided he wants to play with the controls.
They're the best. That's what's called an active co-pilot.
Yeah. So I'm gonna refuel here. Shook. I was fired from the keyboard factory yesterday. I wasn't putting in enough shifts. Ah.
Yes, Daiki, I can imagine. 4 horses.
More
I
than
don't think
enough.
you need 6. I would say 4 is already plenty.
Yeah. Well, I couldn't afford one. Youch!
Yeah. The rightful issue is a normal thing in the Spitty, Red Thunder. And there's 2 ways of fixing it. You can either actually trim against it, or what most people do is simply, while they take off, do
Step in
full
the
white
rudder.
rudder. Yeah. The trimming I find tedious because then later you have to go
Untrim.
back, untrim. Yeah.
That's a nice song, Muse fan.
Yep. And here is a Goblin Zeus visiting, sorry, a Druid Zeus visiting the squirrels. I tell you, it's not a long runway. It is definitely not that long.
Yeah, you landed. Saw that. Looked pretty. Sorry for the scratches. Oops.
What are you doing? That's
Well,
not like you at all.
not not looking into the direction I'm driving.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'm not used to that from you.
Nah, I know. I'm sorry.
Oh, in flight. Well,
Over torqued?
if you have it in flight, then I would trim. Exactly, Castellan. No manners whatsoever. Yeah, she's a bouncy, the B-47. She's a bouncy.
Can't tell.
It's a, it's a plane. Let's put it that way. Uh, I can't usually have a drink in flight with the Spitfire, unless I've got the autopilot going. But otherwise, as soon as you let go of the controls, she goes God knows where. Whereas other planes you can trim and you can still, reach for a glass for a drink or something and it won't really crash or whatever.
Okay, QWERTY.
Okay,
Have a good day, night.
hope to see you again.
Exactly. You're always welcome.
Whereas here the Hellcat can be trimmed in such a way that I can easily let go of the controls for a minute. Yeah, it's a heavy fighter. Emphasis is on heavy. Yep.
Mm-hmm. My drink of choice today is that very hard stuff. Very hard stuff called water.
Yeah.
Can't drink
Me,
anything else at the moment.
me too. Just now.
Oh, my
It's not
wisdom
going to
tooth
stay
will
that
have a
way.
party. Hmm?
Yeah. I will have a gin and tonic after the flight, but at the moment, I'll be a good boy.
Choc-
Chocolate milk on the rocks. Yes, yes.
yeah, would be
That's the
awesome,
real
but
hot
no,
stuff.
not today. I like that
Okay.
song. So,
So,
all
what's
buddies are there again.
got a longer section coming up?
Yeah, let's see if we fly it
A
like this.
non-autopilot section.
Hmm.
Do you think there might be a valley?
It could be a valley, but I
Could be a valley.
don't know.
But sometimes the maps look better than in real life. Yeah, we'll check that. Okay, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
If my plane does funny things, it's because I've got the tail wheel lock on, and then you cannot predict what she does at all. This is the big thing with the Hellcat is the taxiing.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, she's nice, but taxiing, Jesus.
She is pretty. She is son of a city. So, here we go, guys. Okay. There the guy's taking off. ELS activated. Yeah, there's some kind of mountains over there. You good to go, Dritus? There he's moving. So after night's up, he knows where to go. Let's play tag. First Officer Gilly has a cold, lots of sneezing. Do they make a cat called Madison? I don't know. They do, but they have to get a prescription. Hummingbird.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay. There's some patches of ugh. Just do not look to the right. If you have a close look, there's nothing around here.
No. You can see
No humans at all.
roads, no houses, nothing. It's a national park, according to the map.
That down there could be a waterfall. Yeah, looks quite like it. Whee!
Hummingbird, one of my favorites. Pity I can't hear it.
I'm not sure if I know that song. Proper tune.
Yep.
Well, that's nice, Goblin Zeus. Trying to learn the P-47 on a group flight. It's like a jump into cold water. Looks promising in the distance.
Yep. I mean, certainly is an area where flying low is fun.
Whee! There's an alpha.
another stay. That is older, but another favorite.
I've heard that one. Lima Kilomac. What do we want? Valleys. When do we want them? Meow.
No. Okay. Here's the valley.
Hmm. So there comes the valley. There are houses. There are peoples.
Stutter, stutter.
Stutter, stutter. Why?
Well, it just stopped for a while.
Weird. Neighbors above me having some kind of party.
Okay.
But
As long as they don't kill each other, that's okay.
I just feel them moving like elephants. Okay, that's insult. That's an insult for the elephant, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
There you have your valleys, guys.
Yeah, I don't want any more complaints here.
And there's even a river. a little one. Oh, really? That's awesome.
Hmm.
That's really awesome. Maybe I have some good news on the doggy front. I was contacted by the Malamute Rescue Organization and they asked me to look at an abandoned Malamute. It's 6 years old and a troublemaker that needs a home. That's cool, Deggy. I hope the troublemaker is something for you. Mm. Well, maybe the organization can help you with that castrating thing.
Oh, nice review. Very nice. Once you fly over that village at the hilltop,
Hmm?
afterwards, there's a really nice review.
Okay, dokie.
That village has an incredible position.
I hope you hit off. I really
Yeah.
hope you hit off. You guys have the zoomies.
And yet again, I'm quite pleased with the scenery.
Yes. Thank God we have a magical refuel plane. So, the reveal. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That looks nice. Yeah, was pretty.
Yeah.
all fuels are good now? Because if so, we just do a touch of wood
Mm-hmm.
at the next airport.
Sleepy, sleepy.
A bit, yeah. Hey, Micha. Yeah, the kitty is sleeping. And she's waiting for her human heating pillow to go to bed.
There's an ugly stripe through the scenery.
Sorry?
There's an ugly stripe through the scenery.
Yeah, I
When
see it.
two bits just don't come together.
Yeah, I saw it. Yes. Prime shrimp.
Need more valleys.
Shrimp edition.
But valleys are well sold out.
Yes,
Macasey
yes. It
at
takes.
the moment.
We ordered them, but takes a while for them to be delivered. Just have a look around you here. A bit of a pancake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to Valley Girl. In Australia, they sell valleys, right?
Yeah.
We were already in Australia.
Not a lot of valleys from what I can remember. More pancakes. Apart from the coast, yeah. It's Wasser. Definitely Wasser today. Aber Micha, richtig starkes Wasser.
Yep, Wasser, the heavy kind of water.
Yeah. The kind of water where you have to put in water to make it.
To
drinkable.
dilute it down.
Yeah.
Oh, it would be too heavy. Okay, P for the F time. Nice. Whee! A loopy Macasey. A loopy Lima Kilo. Yay! Hope you don't need
So.
a sick bag. Macasey's shaking to the rhythm of the
Matalaya.
music.
Jesus. Matalaraya Rajapaksa. Couldn't you have picked airports which were easier to pronounce?
No. Whee! Tja, wieso bist du nicht bei?
Autobahn, Autobahn.
Immer wieder Auto fahren.
Yeah, here's one. You can zoom along very low. Okay, I admit it doesn't exactly get you to the airport, but it's fun. So what did you say?
Touch and went.
Okay.
You mean, du meinst Festplatte? Zu wenig Festplattenspeicher? Well. Musste nachrüsten. Warum? Ich weiß nicht mehr, wie viel dein Computer hatte. Alles merke ich mir auch nicht.
Puppies.
Yeah, extra fancy, even with ILS.
Well, it calls itself International Airport. So. So, let's look. Where do you think we will stop? Shall we?
That strip is way too posh. Shame on you. Why
Shall
do
we stop in Colombo for the night? That's the capital.
you mean Victor Charlie Charlie Charlie?
No, Victor Charlie Bravo. What is it? Bravo India. Victor Charlie Bravo India. Bandarana. The one after Victor Charlie Charlie Charlie.
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh yeah, Colombo is Victor. Yeah, it's Treble Charlie. We'll stop there.
Yeah, let's stop
Yeah.
at Victor Charlie Charlie Charlie.
Okay, good. Because that's the capital, so
Mhm.
it makes sense somehow to stop there. Colombo. I have a nice series of detective novels which are set in Sri Lanka at the time when it was a British colony.
Okay.
It's really nice.
When you said Colombo, I had to think about that one inspector
Yes.
who called his dog
You thought,
dog.
yeah, and you thought of a guy in a raincoat
Yeah,
with an
trench coat.
old Peugeot
Uh-huh.
and a wonky eye who always stops on the way out. Just one more question.
Yeah, exactly
Yeah,
that
yeah.
guy.
And he has a smelly cigar, which, yeah, I love that guy. Peter Falk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Couldn't remember of the name. Whee! Dun, 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 dun. Whew.
That's something I haven't really seen any reruns of lately. Many of these old things are being repeated somewhere, but I think I've seen that. Not even in a video library like Netflix or so.
Why are his show always so long? I don't get the context, Richie. I'm sorry.
Are you talking about Colombo?
Colombo? They
Inspector
were
Columba.
just 40 minutes.
45 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. And with the commercial breaks of RTL 2 or Super RTL, you had an hour.
Yeah, it wasn't out of the normal length. Yes, Goblin Zeus, Arthur C. Clarke lived here. Arthur C. Clarke was the guy who wrote the novel that then became uh, 2000, 2001 Odyssey in Space, which you might know, Karia.
Sorry, what?
Okay.
No, how's that book called?
The film is more famous than the book. 2001 Odyssey in Space. That's the one with the computer, with Hal.
Nope.
Who?
Had to pass.
And with the one of the most famous scenes, which is the space station rotating slowly as it is in orbit on Earth,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's approached by a shuttle, which then synchronizes with the space station, and on the whole thing, you have Strauss Wiener Walzer,
Mm-hmm.
which absolutely fits. It's one of the most famous science fiction scenes.
Okay.
Yeah, he was quite a intelligent guy, and he wrote science fiction at a time when it was really a very niche thing. Nowadays, it's relatively popular. Now,
I hope you don't
Kogala.
I hope you don't need a sick bag over there.
Kogala.
Happens.
I'm approaching Kogala.
Oh boy. Whee!
Well, if I hear nothing, then I'll just take it as a waypoint.
Yep.
Yes, the scenery is a little bit mixed.
Lima Kilo upside down bird. Looking great. Whee! There's
Okay,
Arte.
I didn't know that, Goblin Zeus. I'm watching something on YouTube at the moment where I
Okay.
thought of you because I'm sure you would love that. I don't.
Whee! Upside
Have
down
you ever heard of?
birdies.
Have you ever heard of people living on narrow boats in England?
Mm,
Have you ever heard of that?
England? I
Yeah.
just know about the guys who skip on Shannon on their
No, no.
boaties.
In England, they have a huge system of canals of several thousand kilometers, and
Really?
people live on their boats. It's their home, and at the same time they
Wow.
travel. And there's quite a few of them who sort of do vlogs on YouTube. And they got the sort of, in a way, the camping life because they move from one place to another, and at
Mm-hmm.
the same time, these narrow boats are fitted out like a house. They have a
Really
fireplace.
nice.
They have complete kitchens. They have basically they live like they would live in a house.
That's pretty
Um,
cool.
I can send you a link and you can have a look. I just had the feeling when I watched this, I thought, if Kaharia saw this, she would say, "Oh, that would be lovely." I mean, it's a way of life which is difficult because
Hummingbird Road. Ah, yes, we have quite a few
yeah,
who live on houseboats.
yeah,
They're lovely.
yeah. I spent a fortnight on a narrow boat quite a few years ago. I was actually steering it most of the time. Um, yeah, and it's lovely. I mean, it was in winter and I was outside totally frozen and I just had to step through the door. I was in the kitchen, I could get a cup of tea, I could sit down, warm myself up. It was just absolutely amazing.
Uh,
Or we would moor in the evening outside a pub and all we had to do is stumble into the pub and back.
did
Yes,
you
of course.
drive, Sepp?
Yes, I did. Yeah. Oh, and it was a really nice old engine. To get it started was tricky
Okay.
because it was, as I say, it was winter, so outside it was minus temperatures. And then to get an old diesel engine started when the diesel isn't running all that well with the cold, not so easy.
Yeah. They don't like cold.
I think it had one cylinder, like
One.
like one of these old tractor engines.
Top, top,
So
top,
when
top,
you
top,
got
top.
it started, you could count the explosions. Ka-chung, 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 ka-chung. And then it eventually started revving up.
That's pretty cool. Ooh, from Abba Fernando.
And
A
steering these
classic.
things is quite difficult because you are at the absolute end of it. Uh, and between you and the front of the boat is the whole
House.
main house, so to speak. So you don't really see much. And you have to simply sort of guess, am I okay? I mean, if you are more than one person on board, obviously somebody can help you. But normally you would just have to sort of
Yes.
hope you didn't guess wrong. Which, apart from one occasion, I didn't. That one occasion cost another boat a window.
Ah, ouch.
Yeah.
Wasn't cheap.
The acceleration of a slow hedgehog, and the same goes for stopping. I mean, there is no such thing as an
Brakes.
emergency braking. All you have to do is basically put the engine in reverse and then accelerate in reverse and hope the thing stops in time.
Hope it's enough.
Yeah.
there's no regrets. Victor Charlie Charlie November, we do a touch and went, and in Victor Charlie 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 we do a land, and we have the flight over the city next week.
Good.
I feel my tooth.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I guess it's a combination of tooth and tired.
Tooth more likely.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. That could help for takeoff, Goblin Zeus.
Ooh, that's nice. They modeled that.
Well, now I have 29 degrees in my computer
Nice.
corner here.
Cozy. Really cozy.
Next time I'll fly in my underpants, honestly.
I'm still sitting here with a hoodie.
Oh, nice river. That's pretty good.
That's some numbers, Goblin Zeus. Kalutara. Are you home, Sepp? Are you home, Sepp?
What do you mean?
That's what Richie wrote.
Or in Italy? Or in Italy.
Or
yeah,
in
I think I
Italy
guess
again.
what you wanted to say. At the moment, I'm still at home. But in about 2 weeks, I'll be actually in France, probably. Italy will come later.
You said it was so hot.
Yes, I'm at home. We had 26 degrees in Germany today. And here my computer heats as well. So if I was in Italy, I couldn't fly because I would be with my caravan and I can't sim from the caravan.
Why not? Oh boy.
Exactly, why not? I have to see. That would be something.
With a little travel setup?
Yeah. I would have to get a really good laptop to run the sim from. Or a cloud computer. No, it's okay. Just to have 2 weeks without computer. In fact, it's quite healthy.
Can you overlive it? Will you survive?
I think so. I've got my tablet, so I can still join the streams and give some stupid comments.
Well, I'm looking forward to our holidays in June. This will be so nice. Again on Fehmarn. That nice beach. There will be streaming from the beach. Mm-hmm.
Well, and you'll be there twice this year.
Yes.
Doesn't it get boring to always be in the
No,
same place?
no, definitely not.
Because it's not only the place, which is the same, but also the way there, the whole trip. You basically keep seeing the same thing.
Yeah, but it feels like home.
Yeah,
That's a spot I can unwind and recharge.
yeah. But I mean, I'm sure there are other places like that.
Yeah, but if you want to go on a holiday without any surprises, you go somewhere you
But
know.
then, yes.
And we don't want surprises.
Mm, I do a mix usually.
Hmm?
I usually do a mix. This first trip I'm doing, I have no idea. I've
Okay.
never been in a campsite. And the second one, obviously, is the same campsite in Italy that I've been on for the last 2 years.
Yeah. But also we've drive this year twice over there is plain and simple. Mum wants to see the place again,
Mm.
and the first holiday, my husband and me wanted to have it for ourselves.
Yeah.
So in autumn or late summer when we drive up there, Mum is with us.
Mm.
It's holidays, yes, but
Yeah,
it's different.
I can, I can understand. Yeah.
And as long as she can travel with us, she
Yeah.
loves the Baltic Sea. Well, yeah, come with us, no worries.
Mm.
I'm going to a holiday camp with my children in August this year. We've got a lovely lodge with a hot tub. They'll never get out of it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Okay, so
true.
this is
The
this
touch
is
and
the
went.
it's a touching wind. Oh, okay. Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Victor Charlie Charlie November is touch and went.
Yeah. Well, I'm so far ahead that I
Yes.
can actually do a little turning and twisting. There we go. But Hummingbird, it's not a Butlins, is it?
What?
Holiday camp.
Okay.
Butlins. Butlins is famous.
Not
Yeah, okay.
Butlins, no.
If it's in Tall Bay, I probably know it. Ah, in Dawlish. Okay. Yeah, I know that area quite well.
So, touch and went, guys. And off we go to our last stop then. So, touch and went by Mickey C.
Okay. Now, I wouldn't know it by
Mm,
name because Dawlish is not an area that I know where it is, but most of the time I was in Torbay or Dartmouth, over Plymouth Way,
Eagle, Lima
Cornwall.
Kilo, and Arthur finished the touch and went. Red Thunder, touch and went. Awesome.
Okay.
Only
Have an air show.
Goblin
Torbay.
Zeus and Richie's missing. Hmm?
So
Ooh,
is
nice.
that air
Hummingbird.
show over the water basically?
Make Casey did a look and go. Yeah, after night's up, guys. He knows where to go.
I'll just follow the coast road here.
And a touch and went from Richie. Nice. What? Sweetheart. The co-pilot is complaining. Human.
Well, I mean, as always, she knows when when we're about to finish.
Yes.
She always seems to know that. Oh, this is an interesting layout here in this city.
Mm. Ooh. There's a house with a big pool.
Oh, sure, there's more than one.
Yeah. Some nice waves baked into the scenery.
Okay.
Okay, Red Thunder. Thanks for flying along. And cuddle the
Bye.
kitty. Welcome to Colombo. Exactly, Costello. So let's
Yeah,
land
and
those burbs and
I
get...
see blinky lights.
Ooh, fancy.
Well, I think this is quite a big one.
Let's land the birds and get some munch or some drinks in a bar.
Well, I'm sure you could get some amazing food in this place here.
Yeah, I think so too. And there was a bridge.
Too late.
Yep. Yeah, sweetheart. Yeah. Few minutes, sweetheart. A few minutes.
There are puppies.
Ooh, extra fancy.
It's good, isn't it, if they're all green? I never
They're
quite understand puppies.
Oh,
If
the
they're
kitty awakens, kinda.
if they're green all over, that's good.
You sure?
Oh no. With the puppies.
4 whites is too high.
Yeah.
Too red, too white is alright.
And what's all green?
Haven't had all green?
I had that just now. Okay, something I have to look up. Poppy.
I just know red and white poppies.
So I see Arthur.
Looking good, looking good. Slight bouncy bounce, but looking good. Nice landing. So let's see your landings, guys. So, you coming in, guys? So, let's see how you land. There comes the Goblin Zeus. That was butter. We need some toast. There comes Macasey. Ouch! That's an ouch.
Oh yes,
Jelly Makilo
very
going
much so.
around.
Come on, folks. We have a streamer who is
Yeah,
very tired
final stop.
and who has a toothache and who would like to go to bed. So please come in.
So who is still up?
Immaculate Mike and
And
Castella.
Castella.
Ah, yeah, Goblin. I thought it might be. Okay.
No worries, Limakilo. There we go. So pretty lined up. Now let's take a picture of the lot. Can we make it fancy weather? No, not really. Okie dokie, I got my picture, guys. Thank you for joining
Okay.
along, for flying with us. It was nice to have you. Great flying done by you guys. And we see each other tomorrow in Tube Liner Sundays with, the Tube Liners, of course. And on Thursday, 1900 Zulu time, we gonna start here and fly the rest of Sri Lanka and over to India again. So thank you guys. We're flying out. We are signing out. Oh boy, I can't talk anymore. Should give it up.
Yep.
Have a good night, guys. Bye.
Good night, everyone. Good night.
There's my button.